Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to my Waffle Square, where I obsess about things and you get to benefit from it. So in episode 18 of our ongoing series where we are refurbishing this 2006 Land Rover LR3 with the V8 petrol engine, we are going to be working on an issue that has been bugging me for the last few months, which is every time I'm driving down the road, I see this hood open alert on the little screen right behind the steering wheel. It's been aggravating me. I finally figured it out, and I can't wait to show you the solution. So let's get started.
Obsession.
Brought to you by Waffle Square.
All right, as with most things on older vehicles, this comes down to an electrical issue. Let me show you really quick the rundown of the system that works holding the hood down. So the cable to open the hood comes from the passenger compartment to this little junction right here, loops around to the first hood release. You can see the cable coming in here and then leaving here. It comes across where the radiator is and terminates right here at this one that has the switch. So right here behind the L is where that hood latch is with the micro switch. Let's move in closer, remove it, and take it into our light box, and I'll show you what's up. All right, so for the sake of the video, I went ahead and removed the grill, but you do not have to do that. As you can see in this picture, you can easily reach in there with a ratchet and a T30 bit. So there are two T30 screws. Let's go ahead and remove those. Put those right in my little grip mat. Now in our case, right behind it is this little spacer plate. So I'm going to hold on to that. Right here is the plug. You want to pinch down and remove that. And then I'll spin it around upside down and you can see two spots where the cable and this little guide here are engaging. So we just want to pull up to release on both of those. And it might be helpful to have a pair of needle nose. There we go. All right, with the hood latch removed, we can demonstrate what the issue is. Now, if you look right here, you can see I have simulated that the hood is closed. This piece is down and locked into place, holding the hood in place, which moves this little guy over that the cable normally pulls on and opens this switch. So right now, we should have basically a closed switch or continuity. We should be getting that tone, but we're not getting anything. In fact, we don't get anything no matter what we do to this little micro switch because that switch is bad. So let's move this one and we'll pull out the OEM replacement. And I've got that in the same configuration. So we're simulating that the hood is closed. And you can see I've got this cool little alligator clip. So I only have to line up one of these guys. You can see we're going to get a tone that is completing the circuit, telling the computer that the hood is closed. Now when we pull this little latch here to open the hood, then it closes that switch right there. And we get no tone, which is breaking that circuit and causing the hood open to be broadcast on our screen. So this one has a good switch, as we would expect, and the old one has the worn out switch. All right, back out at the car with our replacement hood latch. We want to engage the cable on that part there, and then on this little floating piece on this little release. That goes in pretty easy. Now I'm going to rotate it and put the plug back in. Back in with the plate and the screws. All right, notice that we have a lot of play here. We're going to want to adjust it so it holds the hood down pretty firm, but not so low that it doesn't engage properly. All right, let's close the hood and test it. Now, as you can see here, we had it too low. It didn't even engage on this side. Much better. All right, moment of truth. System check. Yes. No hood open alert anymore. And just like that, an easy fix to an aggravating electrical issue. If you found this video helpful, will you please give it a thumbs up? It really helps the channel. Also, please consider subscribing. I'm working really hard to put out good quality, efficient content. There's a lot more videos to come on this vehicle. It's pretty easy. You just log in with your username, hit subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you happen to follow me on Rumble, hit follow. It really helps the channel. I'll leave a link to this replacement OEM latch in the description below. Full disclosure, that'll be an Amazon affiliate link. So if you click on it and end up making a purchase, it won't cost you a thing, but I do get a small reward at the end of the month. In fact, it was viewers like you who've been clicking on my links that allowed me to purchase that hood latch. Now in our next video, we're going to be doing a complete brake fluid flush. So from the master cylinder all the way through all 4 lines. Something I've been needing to do for a while. And if you recall from our last video with the Launch Elite OBD Reader tool, there is a feature in there for brake bleeding. We're going to explore that and see if that's helpful in any way. Also, the parent company of the Launch Elite was so happy with the viewer response to that video that they're going to send me out a tool. It's an electronic brake fluid reader that is going to dip into the brake fluid and tell you if there is a dangerous amount of water in it or not. So we'll check that tool out too. Until next time, thank you for watching.